Well, I think what we're expecting to see in the budget is basically a combination of a reduction in a lot of the transfer payments, in other words, cutting of benefits. I expect that the government will also be cutting back fairly aggressively in terms of public servants. It looks as if we're going to get a increased tax rate for the top marginal taxpayers, and I think also generally the expectation is there'll be a lot of rhetoric about infrastructure spending as a way of softening some of the direct effects of the cutbacks that we're seeing on the economy. What it's really trying to do is it's trying to set up a position where after a number of years there will be a sustained surplus coming back. What you've really got is you've had a lot of increased spendings on things like national disability, paid parental leave, Gonski and education, and they're all hitting the budget in the next 3 to 4 years. And so if you just don't do anything, you will have essentially a continuation of runs of deficits. And so really the idea is to put the budget back into a sustained position over a medium-term sense. So I don't expect to see budget surpluses any time in the next 4 years, though. I think it's a combination of challenges that the domestic part of the economy is not growing that strongly. In other words, if you exclude exports and particularly out of the LNG and the iron ore, etc., the domestic part of the economy is only growing at about 1%. Inflation is quite low. If you look at the GST, that's on goods, not services, and services are what's growing. Income growth is in wages growth, if you like, is not that strong, and so you don't get bracket creep. So you're not going to really generate a lot of revenue, and if you don't generate that revenue, it's very difficult to pay for big ticket items.